Welcome back to Nintendo Academy. I am Mike Perez. And in this video, we are unboxing the Nintendo Switch OLED. Before we begin, if we are just meeting, I am Mike Perez, and here at Nintendo Academy, we cover everything Nintendo, from unboxing, reviews, games, and a lot of other topics related to Nintendo. So if you love Nintendo, consider subscribing and clicking that bell to join the notification squad and enter a lot of giveaways we have currently going on, including a Nintendo Switch OLED. So make sure to click that bell and join the notification squad. Before we get into the unboxing, I just want to say thank you guys for allowing us to get to 6,000 subscribers here on the channel. We are so close, on the way to 10K. So I placed a poll to see what kind of videos would you guys like to watch, and we had a Super Nintendo World construction site video where I can go and visit the construction site. We had a hot wing challenge, and I can't remember the other one. Oh yeah, dress as Mario for an entire video. And in that first poll, the hot wing challenge won. So given that we have now 2,000 subscribers more since when that poll went up, I posted another poll in where the Super Nintendo World video won. So I can go over to Super Nintendo World to get some footage of the construction, the behind the scenes, and then bring it to you guys here. So we had first the chicken wing challenge, and then the Super Nintendo World. Well, as a thank you to all of you for subscribing to Nintendo Academy, now we are 6,000 on the road to 10K. I am doing both. And since I'm doing both, I will go ahead and do that Super Nintendo World video and show you guys some footage of Super Nintendo World here in Orlando. And of course, this one right here. I just got this pack of hot sauces from very mild to very hot. And what I'm gonna do here is we have 6 bottles, okay? And each bottle represents, of course, 1,000 subscribers. We are at 6K. And I'm gonna put a poll, not a poll, more like a comment, so you guys can write your questions. And I'm gonna pick 10 questions out of the comments there. The questions are directed to me, so any questions you would like to ask related to Nintendo or even my personal life, you can say Nintendo or Mike Perez. And what I'll do is every bottle I'll read a question and answer it. So it's like I'll try to answer a question with the really lower hot sauce, and then I'll try to answer a question when I'm probably over here dying with hot sauce stuff. So just to let you know, guys, that video is coming up pretty soon, and I'm going to go ahead and post a question or post the comment in the community center. So go over to that section and post your questions if you want to be featured in that video. All right, so let's get into this unboxing. All right, so now we have here the Nintendo Switch OLED, and of course this is the one in black with the blue and red Joy-Con. There's a lot of Nintendo Switch white unboxings going on YouTube, and I wanted to start with this one. I'm going to do the unboxing for the white one in a future video. Then we do comparisons, divide this well so that I can actually give enough time to each detail of this Nintendo Switch OLED. So let's start with the box. I mean, the box is so much smaller. I mean, it's to a point where it's adorable compared to the previous box on the Nintendo Switch OLED. Box on the side, we have Nintendo Switch OLED and some specifications down here. On the back, we have a new design that shows the screen in tabletop mode right here. And we also have the Nintendo Switch OLED on dock mode right here, which basically is just like the new, the one you have if you have the regular version right here. We also have the Joy-Cons here. They seem to be the same one. And then we also have this design for the Nintendo Switch OLED and handheld mode. So we start by finding the flap back here, which very conveniently does not have any tape. That way we don't have to break the box, because I guess Nintendo knows that a lot of us love to save the box. And let's go ahead and open this box right here. You've already seen probably open it many times on YouTube, but this is just another way of opening it right here. All right, there it is. The Nintendo Switch OLED with the red and blue Joy-Cons. These are my favorite combinations of Joy-Con. To me, they're very classic Nintendo Switch, like when they first released red and blue Joy-Con. So let's set those aside right there. Put that right there. And then we have the Nintendo Switch OLED screen right here. And of course, same here. I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside right there. Put it this side right there so you can still see it. And then we got this compartment kind of comes off here. All right, and let's see here. We have some HDMI cables that were included. Nintendo Prime did confirm that these cables were, I think was it 2.0, which is capable of producing 4K resolution if you're gonna use it for 4K. Then we have the charger cable. It's a little heavier than the actual original one. Maybe this one consumes a little more power, so this feels a little heavier than the original one. And then we also have the Joy Grip right here. And the difference between the first Joy Grip and this one is that the Nintendo Switch logo is engraved within the plastic rather than being printed on it. So right now you can actually feel it if you kind of put your hand over it. So it's engraved into it, giving it more of a premium look. So is the Nintendo logo on the back. They're both engraved into the actual Joy Grip, which kind of gives you tells you that this is an authentic one. You know, one thing that would have added is a USB port right there to make this an actual battery. Nintendo, if you're listening, this is a very good area to put an external battery to extend the battery life of your Joy-Con when playing on a handheld mode. Take notes, Nintendo. We have this cable here, which is the two straps for the Joy-Cons right there. And then we also have the brand new state-of-the-art dock. I'm gonna go ahead and open this right here. You guys can take a look at it right now, right? Put that aside. You know what? I'm gonna keep that in there. I don't know about you, but I'm the kind of person who saves everything in the box, and I love to save everything in pristine condition. Just in case in a future day I get to sell it. You know, I just like to include everything in it. And this is the actual dock right here. Again, this is also engraved and it's not printed. So here we have it. This thing comes completely off according to Nintendo. And they did this because apparently they made a survey and the majority of us, says Nintendo, we basically take this top off and use it like this. I guess that's what Nintendo says. That's why they added the feature to remove this rather than just flap it like that. But I like it like this because I like the cable management and not how it looks. Also, Nintendo logo engraved rather than printed on. So this is cool. And let's go back to the screen right here. Let me go ahead and just put this to the side. Okay, so let's go back here to the screen of the Nintendo Switch OLED. And I am seeing this for the very first time, guys, just as you are. It literally arrived just minutes ago. Doorbell rang and I ran towards the door like a little kid, hoping it was the Nintendo Switch OLED, and it actually was. Let's go ahead and put this together. This is so beautiful. This blue color looks amazing right here. For some reason, it looks a little thinner, but it's because the bezels are so much thinner on this that it makes this console look very big when it's actually the same exact size of the regular Nintendo Switch OLED console. And there we have it with the Joy-Cons attached to it, or just like that. We see on the back itself, we have the now very famous flap thingy. I'm calling it the flap thingy right here. So you can actually you see here, you can actually now adjust it, and this is very strong compared to that little flappy thingy the other Joy-Con, the other Nintendo Switch has, or the current Nintendo Switch has. This is very cool. And you know what? Even for those of you who are not wanting to upgrade, I'm pretty sure that companies that make cases will take an idea from this flap here and created for the cases. That way you have an alternate from the one you have now. Buy a case that includes a flappy thingy just like this one. Let's go ahead and turn the Nintendo Switch OLED on. All right, so it is on. Take a look at that beautiful screen. The sound is so much louder and so much clearer as well from the regular Nintendo Switch. All right, so I have here my Nintendo Switch OLED all set up now. I'm downloading a few games here, and basically it's on. The screen is amazing. Even at the light that I have here hitting the screen, you can still see the screen super bright, super clear, and of course, the kickstand, a new kickstand makes a big difference because you can actually adjust it, all the way to the bottom like that, and it looks super great. All right, so my Nintendo Switch OLED is completely set up here. I'm downloading a few games here to test on the next video when it comes to what games are good to have here. We have here the dock in black. We have the Joy-Con grip here, the Joy-Cons, and the Nintendo Switch. Everything else is the same exact cables. I do have to note that the Nintendo charger, the Switch charger here, the brick is a little heavier than the other one. The other one felt a little bit more empty inside, but this one looks like it actually could give you more power towards the Nintendo Switch. The dock in black looks amazing, looks beautiful. And of course, we already know that inside here, we have a brand new chip that is capable of upscaling up to 4K resolution. Now, will this come in a future update for this dock, which is now able to receive updates? Or did Nintendo intend to actually release a pro version, and because of the chip shortage, we weren't able to get the right chips on the OLED as well? But this is the unboxing for the Nintendo Switch OLED. So check out the next videos where I will be having an unboxing for the Nintendo Switch OLED in white, along with games that look great on this, as well as comparisons and a lot of other really fun content related to Nintendo Switch OLED. All right, guys, that was the unboxing for the Nintendo Switch OLED, the black version with the red-blue Joy-Con. And what do you guys think? Do you love this version right here? Do you love the Joy-Cons? I know we know these Joy-Cons before because they're just the same old Joy-Cons we had before. But I mean, I love this color. It's just Nintendo Switch kind of throwback when it comes to Nintendo Switch. So yeah, look forward to the next unboxing, which was going to be the Nintendo Switch OLED white version. We're going to have it here, along with accessories for the Nintendo Switch and the top games to play on Nintendo Switch OLED as well. Those are separate videos that are coming on here at Nintendo Academy. And if you like this video, click thumbs up. Make sure to go over to the community center, leave your question, and let me know what question are you going to ask me for the Hot Wing Challenge so that I can kind of try to answer it while I'm kind of consuming super hot sauce. So that is it for this video, guys. If you enjoy it, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. I am Mike Perez with Nintendo Academy.